Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. We're glad that you are here. Welcome to Video Sensational Babies for Wednesday, April 22nd. My name is Mr. Dillon, if I haven't met you. And here for Video Sensational Babies, I'm going to show you some of our Sensational Babies activities we do at the museum and how you could adapt them for at home. So the art project for this week, I was thinking chalk, and if you have chalk and you want to do it inside, you can use construction paper. That seems to work pretty good. But if you want to do it outside, since it's finally one of the first nice weeks here in Montana, I'd say go ahead and do some sidewalk chalk. And if you don't have sidewalk chalk, then another idea I've done before is to paint with water. So you take a paintbrush and a cup of water and then paint that on the sidewalk, and it dries out pretty quick. So that's the art project for this week. And then the next activity I was thinking we could do, adapt, is beanbag bucket toss. So if you have beanbags like we do at the museum, that is great. And if you don't, here are some things I was thinking for an at-home substitute. You could use things like a wastebasket, or a big bucket like a 5-gallon bucket, or a cooking pot. And then for something to throw, instead of bean bags, you could use maybe a pair of socks, because you'd even throw that inside and not mess anything up. Or if you have tennis balls or something like that, those could be some pretty good at-home alternatives if you don't have bean bags. So then the next activity would be to make some shakers for maybe a music time. And if you have little baby shakers, maracas or something, great. And if you don't, here's how I would make them. So I'd start with a couple of paper cups and then a filler. So I got macaroni and cereal. I'm sure you can think of rice and other things. And then some masking tape. I got some nice wide masking tape. And so put your filler in the cup. And for the first one, I tried to take it and put it around the seam between the two cups first. And that honestly was kind of difficult and didn't work as well. But then you take another piece and you wrap it top and bottom. So around the seam and then top and bottom until it's all sealed and all holding together. For the second one, I did something a little different with the tape. I put a long strip of tape down first, and then I went kind of over the top first, and then around the middle. And then I also completely wrapped it in tape. And with masking tape, then you can use markers to color it pretty. And then they're done. Alright, since we just made some shakers, let's sing Shake My Sillies Out. I gotta shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Wiggle my waggles away. Alright, let's clap now. I gotta clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Wiggle my waggles away. Ooh, let's do some jumping. I gotta jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Wiggle my waggles away. Ooh, I gotta yawn, yawn my sleepies out. Yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out. Yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out. Wiggle my waggles away. I gotta shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Wiggle my waggles away. Alright, that was pretty good. Let's do a counting song. And it's 5 awesome astronauts. 5 awesome astronauts going to the moon. 1 closed the door. And then there were 4 awesome awesome astronauts going to the moon. One made some tea, and then there were three awesome astronauts going to the moon. One lost a shoe, and then there were two awesome astronauts going to the moon. One had to run, and then there was one awesome astronaut going to the moon, and he did. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. One awesome astronaut alone on the moon. He did some science but missed his friends and decided to come home. Alright, and that's just a simple little astronaut poem I made for today too. Alright, now it's time for story time. Our story for today is going to be something simple. The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. They lived with their mother. One day Mama Pig said, "You're all grown now. It's time for you to go out in the world and live on your own." The pigs said goodbye and went on their way. The first little pig decided to build a house made out of straw. Before long he was finished. He had time to relax in the shade. Sounds pretty nice. The second little pig built a house made of sticks. He had worked hard, but he still had time to relax in the shade. Then the third little pig decided to build a house made out of bricks. He worked very, very hard. It took him a long time to finish building his house, and he did not have any time to rest in the shade. Soon after, a big bad wolf came along. He saw the first little pig napping in the shade. "That little pig would make a tasty bite to eat," thought the big bad wolf to himself. The little pig saw the wolf coming and ran inside his straw house. The wolf said, little pig, let me come in." The little pig said, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," said the big bad wolf. That's what he did. As the straw blew everywhere, the first little pig ran away. The big bad wolf soon came across the second little pig home made out of sticks. The big bad wolf knocked on the door and asked to come in. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," said the second little pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," replied the wolf. The 2 little pigs ran to their brother's brick house. Right behind them was the wolf. Once again, the wolf asked to come inside. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," replied the third little pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," replied the wolf. And he blew and could not blow down the brick house. But the wolf didn't give up. He climbed onto the roof and he jumped down the chimney. And he fell right into a pot of water that was heating on the fire. That water was so hot that the wolf jumped out and ran away. And the 3 little pigs lived happily ever after. And that's the end of the story. And that's the end of Video Sensational Babies this week. So until next time, we'll see you later. And it's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. We've had some fun, but class is done. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. We've had some fun, but class is done. It's time to say goodbye.